Hey guys, it's Barcelona, and I know I'm not very excited as I typically am, at least in my intros, and I'm not gonna do much of editing in this video, but I just wanted to get this out as quick as possible, and I'm very frustrated with the team, and I honestly just don't have the energy to do it. Um, but I'm upset. I'm very upset with the team. And like it's just not a good day. Like when you just wake up, you're anxious because it's a Classico and you do whatever you need to do in the mornings and or whatever time zone you're in, you do whatever you're doing and you're like, all right, let's go watch the game. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see if we are who we think we are. We'll see if we can win a game against Real Madrid because they're not coming in with the best form, but we're not coming in with the best form. And then we lose 4-1 with two goals in like 3 minutes at the beginning. And it's just frustrating because we, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Xavi didn't get it right, obviously. I think Araujo on the right side was terrible decision. He got a red card. The pen was a soft pen, but just why? Like, why are you doing this, Xavi? Like, why are you doing this? Like, right? Like, I feel like Kunde, you could have at least switched a lot of tactics. Like, we saw that Vinny wasn't gonna play on the right side much, on the left wing. I'm sorry, on the left wing much. He's gonna try to make a lot of runs through the middle. Let's put Kunde on the outside and Araujo that can like try to control him better on the inside. Also, if we're gonna do a high line, why are we not pressing up? Why are we like waiting for them to come to us, and then since they have so much time, they can just pick out a pass in the back? Why are we doing these things? Why is like Sergio Roberto not getting taken out for Fermin Lopez? Why is Fermin Lopez not starting? Why is there's so many questions with Barcelona right now, and that's what makes us frustrated as Barca fans, as culés. It's so frustrating to grab something that like we all love, and I'm sure Xavi loves it, and we love it too, and just like I don't know, like that experience that we all went through today was just a terrible one. We don't want to feel that way. I don't know if Xavi's gonna stay or not anymore. This is a very big moment. This is a pivotal game, not because the Super Copa is important. I don't think the Super Copa is important. What's important is beating Madrid. That's more important than the Copa. Trophies are trophies, and I completely understand that. But if we would have lost like that to like also like to Atletico Madrid, I wouldn't feel like this. But because it's Madrid, because it's our rivals, because it's our eternal rivals that we we despise with a passion, why can't we just figure it out and like put our heart and soul into winning this game? Because that's what happened. That's what I saw from us. I just didn't see us having that fight. I just didn't see us like wanting the ball, wanting to push forward because we it felt a lot of the time that we dominated possession, especially in the first half. But was anything being really created there? No. We didn't really create any balls. I definitely think honestly like a lot of it is Xavi not wanting to take some players out when the time is required or not having the resources to even take those players out when the time is required. Because I think that Gundogan needed to be taken out at one point. He looked tired. He wasn't tracking back. He wasn't pushing the ball. He was being very sloppy on the ball. And I mean, Gundogan came out and said it like last time. They're like they have no backbone. We went in at half and the team doesn't have a backbone. Pretty much that's what you said. That's what you said, Gundogan. Like, but you need to hold yourself accountable. And every single Barcelona player and Xavi needs to hold themselves accountable, and everybody in the staff too, because we can't lose to Madrid like that ever. Not just today, like ever. No matter what we're doing, no matter who we are, no matter what team we have, we should never be losing to Madrid like that ever. And I think that's every fan's perspective. Like if we are losing a close game, at least I can say, hold my head up high and be like, At least we played our game. At least we tried. At least we made a conscious effort about it. But today, oh my God, today, all of today was just us. Just, I don't know. It almost felt, especially like just in the second half, we kind of just laid down and just took it. And we're like, the pummeling just gonna keep going, bro. Like, get up and fight if you're gonna fight. If you're gonna wear this jersey, if you're gonna wear this badge, then fight. Fight for it. Because no one there is above like reproach in this game. I think maybe Pedri played well. I can't really get much on Lewa because he scored. But other than that, like tell me something that he created, something that was put on a plate, nothing. Yeah. Fuck it. We're doing it. We're gonna go through 1 by 1 players. Um so let's see. Let's start from the back line. I mean, Pena, Pena, you need to come out on the first goal. Like, let's be realistic. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but Pena needs to try to close out better. Just close out better. Um, the second goal, it's like it's just the whole defense. But let's not talk about the match right now. Let's go player by player. Pena, commit. Just commit. You need to commit. You need to like just be willing to commit because I feel like that's a problem that you're having right now and it's hard. And I know like this will never get to you probably, but I think Pena's problem at least guys is he's not he's not committing enough. Whether it's like, hey man, if you're going to dive left on this like penalty, dive left. If you're going to dive right, dive right. But full extension I need. Full extension, full attempt. I need you to be like, I'm gonna touch that post, or I'm gonna touch the outside of the post. I'm gonna dive all the way and extend as much as I can and do that. I understand that wasn't a great kick penalty. I'm not gonna lie to you. If it feels like you could have gone to it, honestly. I understand it being very difficult and everything like that, but I'm sorry. That's just how I'm feeling right now. Um, but you're not committing. You need to go out for the ball, and if we're gonna play a high line, you need to be a sweeper. And I don't know if you feel comfortable doing that, but that's what we need if this is the like how we're gonna play. I'm sorry to tell you that. You're gonna need to like develop your game and grow and change, and it's okay. Second thing, let's go from left back. Balde was atrocious. Let's put it that way. Atrocious. It seemed like he wasn't doing any good passes. He couldn't beat anyone one on one. He couldn't get one on like 1-2s going. Honestly, it was just like he was just there. Like he was there, and he was a lot of a big liability because of how Xavi kind of played him, but also because like he didn't do anything for himself either. It wasn't like he was like stopping counterattacks. It wasn't like he was putting dangerous balls in. All he was doing is what he always does and go up the pitch, try to cross the ball with his left foot, try to get it on his left, can't get it on his left, look back, pass the ball, and then just do it again. And I'm sorry, but at a high level, you're not going to be able to just go left all the time. You're going to need to mix it up. You're going to need to be able to pass with both feet. And I don't need you to be as good with both feet, but I need you to make an accurate pass. I need you to be able to take someone on from time to time, especially when that someone else is Carvajal and he's pretty old and you're pretty young, dude. So just I need you to like take chances because that's something that we just aren't. It seems like we're afraid to do, to take those chances. Okay, but that's it. Let's go to Christensen now. Christensen, honestly, like I don't even remember many actions that Christensen did. Christensen had a couple of intersections. I think he had one good um stop in the box, like a good block or like but like it was like I don't know. It just wasn't enough from him. I felt his positioning was okay, but it was really hard to like say anything with Christensen because he was kind of another just passer, someone that just passes the ball and isn't fighting, and it's hard, and I understand it's hard in this team, especially right now. Now let's like that's all I really have on Christensen. just man, it's okay. Just bunker down and you got this. Like I think you're a really good center back. Just figure it out a little bit, man. Um, I don't know if we're gonna sell you or not. I really hope we don't. I think you're a really good center back. I think we could even play at CDM maybe, and that could be a solution for Xavi. Now let's move on. Now let's go to our other center back, Kunde. Kunde was getting cooked. Cooked. He was getting cooked. Um, but he should never be in that position, honestly. Like it was just like Kunde was the only one that was trying in that center back and like in like that defense. And because he was trying so much, he was the only one getting cooked. Like because Vinny was coming on that side, and he was the only one. I felt like he was holding the high line more, and everybody else wasn't on the same page. So he was just getting his back, like getting like taken, and someone getting in behind him, and having so much space behind him that like he just can't cover. And Vinny's super fast as well, so it's very difficult. And to be fair, that first goal is kind of on him because he should do better there. But I understand, and we all made mistakes, but like Kunde just kept making them, it feels like, and he didn't really have that communication or sense of urgency to like change. And I don't know, he tried a lot, but it seems to be more of a bigger issue. Um, but that's my 2 cents on Kunde at least. Then I think Arahu was probably one of the worst on the field today. Like I understand that's a weak penalty, but if you want to go by the rule of the law or the law of the land, whatever, I don't remember the saying. It is a penalty, buddy. You can't touch him. You just can't touch him, especially Vinny. He's gonna dive a little bit. Let's be realistic. He did dive. It is a very soft penalty, but it is a penalty. So I think that it should have gone to VAR. Maybe see it. Maybe it changes, but it is what it is. And the second one, it's just reckless. And it's not like we were gonna come back. Don't get me wrong, but it's just reckless. And yeah, I don't know. I think I mean, you're gonna miss the next game, and that costs us more than just losing right now. And I'm sorry to tell you that, Araujo, because I really like you, and you're kind of making me want to take that Bayern offer for 100 million for you, especially like how you play today. I don't know even that like honestly like it's kind of one of those things when like how Guardiola got turned by Messi and then his price tag literally dropped. That's what it might just have happened right now, guys, um, with Araujo. But let's move on. So we just covered our back line. Let's cover our midfield. Let's start with Frankie De Jong. De Jong tried, wasn't good enough. Um, I just feel like he was having to rotate into that center back position a lot of the times, and he can. But just because he can doesn't mean he should, and it's really difficult, especially when not many people are creating spaces and creating good passing lanes. I think he was okay. I mean, he didn't really create very good chances either. His long balls weren't there today, and yeah, he wasn't a bright spot because he typically is, but he wasn't, and it hurt us. That's all I can say. It just hurts us. Um, when De Jong plays bad, the team plays bad. I feel, and I don't think De Jong had a good game. Gundogan to me honestly played one of the worst. I know a lot of people are gonna say he didn't. He did create that goal scoring opportunity. But other than that, can you tell me anything he really did? Like, can you tell me any passes he made? Can you tell me any like dangerous balls he might have put in? Can you tell me effort that he put in? No, you can't. You really can't. Because it felt like he wasn't giving me any. And that's how I feel at least. And all you guys can tell me otherwise, but I felt like Gundogan didn't give that effort that we needed tonight. And he just he needs to do better, or I think we should already move on from him, honestly. Like he's just a decent player right now. He's getting older, and I think we should move on from Gundogan. Honestly, that is my 2 cents, and he's so expensive. Um And for the player that he is at this time in his career, I just don't think it's right for us to have him. I think that we should move on from him. We should give him to someone else, and like bring someone else that's a little bit cheaper, a little bit younger, maybe a little bit like less experienced, but something that we can work with and develop into our system with Gavi and Pedri and Young, and rotate him. Um, yeah, that's just my 2 cents on that. I think Guinea needs to go. Guinea played terribly as well. Um, Pedri was one of the few bright spots on this team, honestly, but he was kind of not positioned physically. I don't know if he was, but he didn't look like to press. And that's what hurts us. Like we are a bad pressing team. And pressing is something that like we worked really hard on last year. So it's and we were really good at it, and that's why we did so well. So him just not having the ability to press, I think was a little bit too early to bring him in. I think he played well last match, but I think off the bench, he could have created more chances, but I guess, Xavi was trying to be like, work, just work, just work until you can't. And he did, and he put good balls in. He did good balls. He was trying to like, dis like unbalance the defense, and it was really hard because honestly, like Madrid's defense was stellar today. Like, they played a 10 out of 10 game almost. You can't really say that they did anything poorly. Um, but yeah, like I just think Pedri wasn't in any physical place. Maybe this is an excuse for him or not, but that kind of killed us in not being able to press as much. Now let's go back. Let's go from left to right on our attacking front. Um, and we'll include the subs. We'll include the subs at the end. Fuck it. Why not? Let's do it. Sergio Roberto was just not there. He shouldn't be playing there. I'm just sorry. Like he's just not a left winger. And he wasn't making those runs properly. I know he's our captain, and he could have had a role in this team. He could have had a role in this team that we win. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. So yeah, I mean, like I can't tell you many actions that Sergio was even involved in. So he just was missing. He was just missing in the game, and I don't know how to say anything other than that. He was just missing. Now let's say Lewandowski. I've been claiming this man to be sold for I don't know since I didn't want him to come to the club. I'm not gonna lie. He scored a world like he scored a great goal. But like and like the only thing, the positive, I guess, the one positive that we can get, guys, maybe Lewandowski starts, feeling it and gets a good run of form. That's the only positive we're getting right now. Because wow, we were bad. So so that was it. I mean, he was left up there, didn't really do much other than the goal. I can't really say much about him. He wasn't pressing that hard. He started pressing later on the match when it was kind of like over, and I was just like, yeah, that sucks, but like it's over, buddy. Like I want it, but I want it, but and thank you that you're trying still. And you were one of the few people at least that I can say with my heart of hearts that was like trying till the bit like till the end pretty much to do something at least, like do something. Um Now let's go to Farron. Farron, man, dude, what's wrong? Like you a shark. I need you to be a shark. I don't need you to be like a tadpole or a guppy. Why are you not being able to finish some of these strikes? Pedri put a beautiful ball in, you were in behind, and you're not cutting in. You go run down the wing, and then you try to take a bad shot. It's okay to take shots, dude. You're okay. You're good. Don't be scared of them. Please don't be scared to take shots. You are a very good player. And I've been flip-flopping with you and everything, and I'm not sure if you're gonna stay or you're gonna go. Farron, I just need you to do your best, buddy. And you're an incredible player when you're at your best. So please just be confident in yourself that you can take someone on. that you can, find those runs, find that space, and create your own shot a little bit. And I'm not saying like I need him to like dribble, 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 like shoot or like dribble, try to take one guy on, fail, like and then I don't know, like try to keep taking him on. No, I'm trying to say like if you're in a one-on-one and there's not many passing lanes and you have a chance to score a goal, the guy's gonna be nervous. You're nervous. It's a live moment. It's hard. Try to take him on. You can do it. I know you can. So yeah, I just like Farron played a little bit scared. I feel the whole team played a little bit scared to fail. I think the team played to fail and not to win. So it was really difficult for us. I'll just run through the subs really quickly. Ferming did okay. He was just feisty, and at least he was giving fight. I think that's something that we could have used maybe in halftime or even at the start of the game. Then we're gonna move on to Yamin Yamal. Yamin Yamal also again, just fight. He should have started honestly. I think Mary Farron on the left and him starting or yeah, and then Yao had a big chance. Yao played well. He deserved to have more minutes at least. Maybe he's going to start next game. But yeah, I mean, Yao played okay. That's all I really remember honestly. I don't think we brought anyone else on. Um, I just want to talk for a second about Xavi, and I know this video is long, especially because it's raw and there's no cutting. Very few cuts are going to be done in this video. I'm not even sure if I'm going to put images and stuff because like I'm a little bit tired. It's late. I'm trying to get it out the same day. Xavi, Xavi, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know if it's tactical. I don't know if it's the problem with the team. I don't know if you feel like it's over. I'm making a whole video on you and making a whole video on like what worked really well last year and what is not working well this year and how problems didn't start now. Problems started last year, but we just didn't see it because we won the league. But the problems were always there. And I'm gonna show you guys that. Hopefully the next video. That's my goal at least. I'm working on it. I'm a little bit over halfway done. It's really big video. I'm sorry that it's taking so long, but I think it's gonna be probably my best video. So please tune in. I'm gonna try to get it out as soon as possible. Um, but yeah, so you you kind of just I don't know, like you just messed up. You just couldn't like figure it out. We we couldn't figure it out as a team, and I feel like sometimes we go in a half, we're playing bad, and you're able to coach us and coach at least the team to do better. But you couldn't do that this game, and I don't know why. I don't know if because you were stuck in your ways or stuck in the tactics that you had, or it's because like we have so many injuries or we don't have the funds and we don't have the players you want. But I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, Chavi. Like this is what we have, and I need you to be a better coach right now. Um, I need you to bring someone in to talk to them to change the mentality of the club right now because I just don't know if it's a good mentality. Um, yeah, but like just my final thoughts on this game. It's a game. Let's try to move on from it. Let's learn a lot from it, and let's try to take over the league because Girona just dropped some points and they're 1 point ahead of Madrid, and Madrid has a game in hand. So let's try our best, guys. That's all we can do. And that's what I need you guys to do because you guys aren't right now, or it doesn't feel like it. But that's all I have for you guys today. Please expect a great video to come out very soon. But yeah, this is raw. I'm gonna try to edit this and finish it tonight. So, Barca ball out, guys. Till next time.